Okay, so I want to have a go at making things matte black. I don't know if you know this account, but it's cool as hell. And some of these are actual matte black products that you can buy. They're working on an emoji app that's coming in soon. But for the most part, I think they go through and just make things matte black. So why don't we have a go at... Yeah, I mean, look at that cheese. Yeah, that's cool. That's probably real, maybe. Yeah, dog noodles. Interesting. Yeah, classic is delicious. This is cool. Yeah, so why don't we go to Unsplash and see what we can steal / use and make matte black. That tomato could be good. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with this tomato. This should be reasonably easy to do. So let's duplicate the background to start with, just in case we mess up, and we'll make this a nice matte black. So we're going to have to take some of the reflection away in our hand, as well as the tap up here. What I'm going to do is just crudely draw around the tomato using a trackpad, so don't mind me. Command J to duplicate that onto its own layer. First of all, let's do a black and white and just play with the cool. So we'll put a mask in here and up here, this is that. So what I did there was invert the mask, Command I, and we're going to paint this crudely back in. I'm going to be a little rough around the edges here, and then we'll zoom in and polish it. So X, swap over to white, and let's just make it a little softer. Shift 1 gives me white flow quite low there. And it's a bit more heavy-handed than I thought it was going to be, but I think it does the job. We'll zoom in a bit. And we've got a bit of, our skin's reflecting the red of the tomato, so we're going to have to fix that a little bit. I'll just, instead of making the fingertips so red, we'll just desaturate them a little bit in a second. And again, on this side here, this green background will probably affect the water here, so I should add that in as well, just so I can see what I'm doing. Go away again, shift and left square bracket just to feather my edge. Try and blend in here a bit more. This water droplet here will reflect some of the skin, so paint it in, and Command Shift F, you can fade your last action. So hopefully I can find a bit of a sweet point, something that, yeah, feels good. Get this in. Okay, so that's about alright. I'm gonna try and add into my above selection where the tomato's been reflecting onto the skin. Just want to get that into its own thing as well. All these areas here are kind of reflecting, so Command J and then up to this layer, Command E to merge the two together, so I've got a bit more. I'm just going to duplicate it again so I've got some backup, and so then I'll get this hue saturation layer that I had earlier and bring that down, so reset where we were, and I'm going to pull down some of the red, maybe just make it a bit more yellow, desaturate it a little bit, because the black is going to absorb a lot of the light, but as it's shiny it's going to reflect it a bit as well. So holding a shiny black object in my hand right now, I can see my thumb doesn't reflect anything, but it is reflected in the tomato. We'll invert this, and then with a soft brush, just going to paint it in around here. Might be a bit too much. It's subtle, but kind of normalizes it a bit. Just soften them out. So yeah, take about 30% off the strength, maybe a bit more. Yeah, 30 is about cool. Okay, add our black edit a bit more. Still can see some red in here. What we want to do is add some of this green into the water. Just so this layer 3 and choose some of this red. I'll click the eye again, back onto this layer, Command J, and we've got the red now. Bring this up to the top, Command U, it's a bit of a destructive one, and we're just going to find that green, desaturate it a whole lot, add a bit of darkness. Yeah, looking about there. We will erase it away, Shift 1 to get my flow down to 10%. With this stroke, I'm going to use the Command Shift F and do the fade bit. Just tease that in, reduce it a lot, and then remove this excess. May even be easier actually just to alt click this mask and paint it in with white. Tidy it up. Yeah, I mean, reasonably convincing there. The further away you zoom, the better. So this would actually reflect a bit of the fingers red, so we want to bring some of this back in on our black and white layer. Get a white brush, a bit wide. The flow, I'm going to make it really low, like 2%. Paint with black, just near the fingertip here. Command Shift F, tease it in a little bit, 20%. Back over to white, push it away again. Command Shift F, fade that in. Over here, back into the black brush, just tease the edges. You can see where the thumb's kind of reflecting, so we'll just try and represent that. Command Shift F, fade it all the way away, there, and then along here you can see the shadow of the thumb still, so I'll run just a little bit along over the nail here. Command Shift F, maybe like a couple of percent. Same down here. 12, it's looking alright. Might try and neutralise these thumbs even further. Okay, and now let's go with her jacket. Come a long way. Ish. Let's get this on its own layer. Command J, bring it up to the top. Just tidy myself up. Give this a group tomato. And we want to neutralise this yellow. So, smart hue saturation. See what this looks like. Nope. Save that for later. Got this on its own layer. Let's add in another black and white. We want to reduce the yellow to something with the red and white. Play a bit of a... invert that, and with the white brush just going to reveal some of this. Going to use the smudge tool and just soften the edging here. Might zoom in. Okay, let's play with this yellow a bit more. So the brightness of this orangey thing is about 90% sometimes. Again, the things can match up, can seal the deal a lot better, but so maybe making it more white in this occasion was the better choice. So 80%, that's about 90. So in theory that is supposed to be the better option, more convincing, but I quite liked it dark. Goes better with the black thing. Command Shift D, copy paste everything to the top. You could even chuck a little Command Shift A for camera raw. Quite like my image is a bit cold. If you hold Alt on these things, you can see if it's clipping. Sometimes just pulling it just inside of the clip is the sweet spot. As if you want to bring back, I suppose. So I like it being a bit darker. Shadows out there, feels good. Bring some of those whites back. If you bring the blacks up a bit, it helps with the matte black feel, because matte black's not so dark. Bit of texture. Ugh, see my mistakes. This will help with that matte black thing. Splash of clarity. Bit of general deset. Yeah. So it's good to add in these little things. Quite like my blacks to not be completely there. As is a JPEG, you can see it's destroying itself there. Yeah. Sharpening. Luminance. This might help actually. If we kill some of the red luminance. Her hands look terrible. just a splishy splashy. What about the red such? Bring down these greens a bit. One of the nice ways to get those really strong whites is to blue's your one. You want to pump that up quite high and you get that Instagrammy white look. See how desaturation your blues makes it look warmer. So yeah, it's a weird thing. Toying with these, see if these give anything I like. Pump them up a bit, purple. Cheeky bit of split toning. Could move into a bit of orange into the highlights. Splish. I like to add a weird teal into my shadows a bit. It's looks like the not black vibe, but just bring it in a little bit. Here. There. Don't need any of this. Now here's like grey I was after. This kind of just seals the deal sometimes. Just add a bit of grey, you just kind of, I don't know, fuses the edges. Is this anything? But that's a kind of a look, that is. Mess around here, you can get that really red skin thing. Maybe not too much today. Kick it in that one. I think I like that. Could even soften it a little bit. Yeah. Gravy. Well, there we go. Before and after. Matte black everything.